Hansi Flick's recent statement regarding Lamine Yamal sheds light on the concerns surrounding the young player's health and the challenges that come with managing the physical demands of top-level football. Flick, who is known for his meticulous approach to player management, emphasized that his team had made every effort to ensure Yamal's involvement, but ultimately had to make the decision to prioritize his well-being. Flick's concerns for Yamal's health ***. In his comments, Flick stated, "We tried until the end with Lamine Yamal. This underscores the fact that the decision to exclude Yamal from recent fixtures was not taken lightly. The coaching staff, both at Barcelona and with the Spanish national team, clearly made every attempt to resolve whatever issue was preventing Yamal from being fit for action." The statement reflects a level of care and respect for the young player's health that is crucial in modern football, where the physical toll on players can be significant, especially for someone as young and talented as Yamal. Further expressing his concern, Flick added, "We have to take care of Lamine. I don't know how long he will be out. He has problems with his ankle." The mention of an ankle issue is a particular point of worry for both the player and the coaching staff. Ankle injuries are common in football and can be tricky to manage, as they affect a player's mobility, agility, and overall performance on the field. Given that Yamal is a player who relies heavily on his speed and technical ability, any issue with his ankle could significantly impact his style of play. The pressure of early career success ***. Lamine Yamal, at just 16 years old, has already made a tremendous impact in football, earning recognition for his remarkable talent at Barcelona and for the Spanish national team. His performances in La Liga, particularly with Barcelona, have made him one of the most exciting prospects in world football. However, such a rapid rise to prominence can also lead to increased physical stress. The transition from youth football to playing regularly at the top level is a big step, and it's natural that his body, still developing, would be vulnerable to injury. Yamal's situation is a clear example of the pressure placed on young players in modern football. With such high expectations on his shoulders, the temptation for both the player and the club to push him into as many games as possible is strong. However, as Flick wisely points out, the priority should always be the player's health. The challenge of managing young talent ***. The management of young players in elite football teams is a delicate balancing act. Coaches like Hansi Flick, who have experience at the top level, understand the importance of nurturing talent while avoiding burnout or injury. It's not just about getting results in the short term, but about ensuring that players can maintain their form and fitness over the long term. With Yamal, there's a clear effort to manage him cautiously and avoid overloading him with too much too soon. This is where Flick's comments about taking care of Yamal are particularly telling. By acknowledging the uncertainty around how long Yamal will be out, Flick shows that the situation is fluid and that his coaching staff is prioritizing the long-term health of the player over immediate competitive needs. The role of medical and physical staff ***. Flick's comments also reflect the important role of medical and physical teams in modern football. These professionals work closely with players to monitor their recovery and make critical decisions regarding their readiness to return to play. Given the nature of Yamal's injury, it's likely that his medical team is working closely with Barcelona's doctors and Spain's medical staff to determine the best course of action. The decision to take a cautious approach is likely informed by expert advice from these teams. Ankle injuries, in particular, can be problematic for players who rely on quick footwork, dribbling, and agility. For a player like Yamal, who is known for his explosive runs and ability to change direction quickly, an ankle injury could be especially concerning. Rushing back too soon could not only affect his performance, but also risk exacerbating the injury, which could lead to more serious long-term issues. Impact on Barcelona and the Spanish national team ***. For both Barcelona and the Spanish national team, the absence of a player like Yamal is a significant blow. At Barcelona, where Yamal has already made a mark as one of the club's brightest stars, his absence reduces the options available to head coach Xavi Hernandez. For Spain, the young forward represents the future of the national team, and his involvement in upcoming international competitions is highly anticipated. Flick's statement highlights how difficult it can be for teams when a player of Yamal's potential faces an injury. The immediate competitive impact of losing such a talent is obvious, but there's also the broader, long-term effect to consider. The last thing anyone wants is for Yamal to suffer a setback in his career due to rushing back from an injury before he's fully fit. Long-term development and careful planning ***. Flick's comments reveal a thoughtful approach to Yamal's development. By focusing on the long-term health and career of the player, rather than prioritizing immediate match appearances, Flick's decision shows that he is committed to ensuring Yamal can reach his full potential without sacrificing his physical well-being. It also demonstrates the importance of a measured approach to young talent, recognizing that pushing too hard too early can lead to serious consequences. The future of Lamine Yamal remains incredibly bright, and while his current injury may cause some short-term frustration, the decision to allow him time to recover properly is undoubtedly in his best interest. As Flick said, "We have to take care of Lamine." This focus on the player's health and future success reflects the responsibility that coaches, clubs, and national teams now bear in managing the careers of young players in a way that protects their well-being while allowing them to thrive on the global stage. This translation and analysis of Flick's statements about Lamine Yamal highlights the importance of player welfare in the context of professional football, especially for young talents. Let me know if you like further elaboration on any aspect. Hansi Flick: "We will miss Lamine Yamal now. I don't know if he will return after the international break. We asked him not to travel to the national team." Hansi Flick's statement regarding the absence of Lamine Yamal from the Spanish national team is an important moment in the young player's career and highlights certain aspects of the coaching and administrative policies followed by sports teams and national squads. Lamine Yamal, one of the most talented young players in Spanish football today, has proven himself as a skilled and influential player for both Barcelona and his national team. However, his participation in international matches has become a point of contention with some parties, including Germany's head coach Hansi Flick, expressing reservations. Background of the statement. In his comments about Lamine Yamal's absence, Hansi Flick stated, "We will miss Lamine Yamal now. I don't know if he will return after the international break." He was referring to the player's inability to participate in Spain's upcoming international fixtures due to reasons that may be linked to injury concerns or administrative decisions about his absence from international duties. Flick also added, "We asked him not to travel to the national team." These remarks reflect Flick's clear concern over Yamal's condition and, at the same time, highlight the complexities of managing players in such situations. Lamine Yamal, a talent for the future. Lamine Yamal is one of the most exciting young prospects in football today. At a very young age, he has attracted attention for his technical abilities and impressive performances with Barcelona, showcasing extraordinary talent in dribbling, speed, and goal-scoring potential. As he joined the Spanish national team, there were high expectations for him to become a key player in the squad. However, due to the physical demands and competition in international matches, some parties have deemed it better for the player to temporarily refrain from playing in certain international fixtures. #The importance of rest and physical preparation. The decision to prevent Yamal from traveling with the Spanish national team stems from a desire to protect his physical health and prevent fatigue that might result from the pressure of both international and club competitions. Modern sports focus heavily on maintaining the long-term health of players, particularly given the increasing number of matches in various tournaments. This can be seen as a wise move by the coaching staff to ensure that the player continues to develop without exposing him to unnecessary risk of injury. Often, young players like Yamal face intense pressure to play in every match in competition. Yet, some coaches prefer to limit such participation in the short term to ensure the player's long-term development and longevity. Impact of Yamal's absence. The uncertainty surrounding Lamine Yamal's international absence has multiple potential implications, both for the Spanish national team and for the player himself. On one hand, his absence could affect the team's plans and tactics for upcoming fixtures. On the other hand, this absence could be a chance for Yamal to rest and come back stronger for future matches. Still, the key question remains: will Lamine Yamal return after the international break or not? His absence was not solely determined by the coaching staff. It also involved a thorough assessment of his physical and mental state. Yamal, who is one of the brightest young talents with big expectations placed on him, may see this time off as an opportunity to recuperate and focus on improving his skills. The relationship between clubs and national teams. Situations like this highlight the occasional tensions between clubs and national teams. Clubs manage players on a daily basis and therefore prioritize their physical well-being over the long term. National teams, however, wish to utilize their best players in international qualifiers and tournaments. This difference in priorities can sometimes lead to controversial decisions, as seen with Lamine Yamal. Conclusion: Hansi Flick's decision to prevent Yamal from traveling with the Spanish national team was likely the most prudent one, considering his physical health and safety. Such decisions emphasize the importance of a well-planned approach to the long-term development of young players. While his absence may leave a gap in Spain's lineup, the brief period of rest could benefit him in the future when he returns in peak form. Let me know if you'd like me to expand on any particular section or if you need further adjustments.